All right, Shalom, Akim Shalom. I'm going to start by giving infinite honors and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harachak Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and are worthy of the double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last seconds of time. Kwam Yasharallah, Shalom. All right? And this lesson is just going to be going into the events that ultimately transpired over the last couple of days. Earthquakes in diverse places, wars and rumors of wars. All right. Ultimately, these events, these birth pains are going to lead up to the return of whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, whose Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai. All right. But through the spirit and power of the Heavenly Father, through his Son, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. Lord willing, this message is edifying. So this is Luke chapter 21. And I'll start at verse 9, and it reads, "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by." All right, so we're hearing of these different commotions throughout the planet Earth, over there in the Middle East. All right, Iran versus the U.S. Okay, Russia versus Israel. Okay, the United States and Israel versus Russia and Iran, all right, and so on and so forth, man. All right, as well as these different earthquakes, um, rumors of a pestilence 100 times worse than the last epidemic C19. All right, just coming off of the Pesach, the Passover, a few weeks ago. Now we see these different things going on, Baltimore Bridge, all right, and so on and so forth. But as the scriptures say, this is 2 Ezra 16 and 21, "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." So we're seeing these different evils growing upon the planet Earth. Sword, famine, and great confusion. All right. The sword, the Lord said, the third woe coming quickly. All right. So Yahweh Shai is getting ready to deal with these nations' militaries over there in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, man. All right. Armageddon, the mountain of troops. Okay. The valley of decision. The Lord is going to plead with these different nations and their armies. But before our deliverance is great judgment. Alas, alas, that day is great, is the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So it says, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, because you see that the day of the Lord is a day of darkness and not light. The Lord is setting the scene for this place to ultimately be hit with these different manifold judgments, man. All right, various different judgments, plagues. Okay, let me get it real quick. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 12. "Egypt shall mourn in the foundation." Also, Laki, I'll start at 11. 2 Ezra 15 and 11. "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof." That's right. So the Lord is bringing back those ancient Egyptian plagues. And as it tells you in Revelation, the 18th chapter, "Render unto her double, reward her double as she has rewarded you." So this society is going to get a double portion of those dregs. This society is going to get, is going to be a laughing stock of the planet Earth for the judgment that the Lord pronounced here. All right, and carried out here through his Son, okay, Yahweh Shai. And these different birth pains, earthquakes in diverse places, wars and rumors of wars, rumors of a pestilence that's going to blow the last pandemic out of the water, okay, civil war brewing, political turmoil, all right, martial law. All these things are on the table. They're looming for the society. So, like you have an hourglass, and the sand in that hourglass is trickling down, and you see it. You're having less and less of a time left less and less of an amount of sand in that hourglass. That's where we're at in America, all right? That's where we're at in these milliseconds of time. This society is one event away from never being the same again, all right? And we know it's going to come, Lord willing, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, all right? Verse 11 again, 2nd Ezra 15:11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Why? Because America is spiritual Egypt. Egypt means bondage. All right. This is that great city that the Lord was speaking of. All right. This is Revelation 11:8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually, you see, this place is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. All right. Not the literal landmass, but it takes upon the characteristics of Egypt, bondage, holding the Israelites, all right, in slavery. Scriptures tell you Judah and Israel shall be oppressed together. So this society has held us captive and have no intentions of letting us go, but Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and the holy angels are going to intervene on our behalf. And we're seeing the earth being prepared for that by these different birth pains, which the scriptures likes unto a woman that travaileth with child. So these birth pains are going to announce something, right? Just like the birth pains are letting a woman know that the child is being closer and closer, start having those contractions, all right? Those are what we're seeing on the planet Earth, the earthquakes in diverse places. That earthquake that happened in New Jersey, New York, all right? It was a birth pain, all right? It was a contraction, okay? And the Lord is showing forth through these different signs, the solar eclipse on today, all right? The Lord is showing through these different signs on the earth what's to come, and it's something, man. Revelation the 19th chapter says that white horse, he does judge it and make war, all right? So that time is coming, man. It's a time of war. There's a time of peace. There's a time to pull up. There's a time to pull down, to plant, and to pluck up that which is planted. Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. And we're seeing all those different things happen throughout the planet Earth. Things are being pulled out. Things are being planted. All right? Like the scriptures tell you, intemperance is at an end. All right? All these different wicked things throughout the earth are being cast down, and righteousness is springing up, man. And they should not be able to oppress him that had gotten a victory over this society. But these events that are happening, this earthquake that happened in let's read it. This is an article from Newsbreak app. It says aftershocks warning as East Coast warned more earthquakes to hit in coming days. All right, it says the East Coast of the U.S. has been warned to brace for more tremors following the 4.8 magnitude earthquake that shook the New York City metropolitan area on Friday. All right, so there was a 4.8 magnitude earthquake that hit NYC on Friday, and there's predicted of more to come. And to mention today is a new moon. Shabbat comes in this evening till Tuesday evening, Monday evening to Tuesday evening. All right, and this is also around 1:30ish. All right, till like 2 p.m. around the location I'm at. There's going to be a solar eclipse, man. So the Lord said he's sending these different signs in the heavens. All right. Let's go back to Luke 21 real quick. And I'll start at 9 again. This is Luke 21 and 9. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. That's right, man. So these different things are birth pains. All right. But the end is not by and by. Why? Because these contractions are going to lead up to Yahushua turning up, all right? To Yahushua cracking those clouds. And ultimately, according to 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, he shall not lift up any sword, any weapon, any instrument of war, man, all right? The Lord shall threaten it, who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence, okay? These things throughout the planet Earth, the Lord is setting the scene for what's to come, all right? The hail, the tempest, the hurricanes, the earthquakes, all right? The tornadoes, the volcanic eruptions, all right? the uproars of the people, okay? All these different things are showing forth the times that we're in and also the times ahead. All right, Revelation 13 and 16. At any moment now could be a financial collapse. And then life as we know it would take a turn for the worse in prophecy. But Isaiah 33 and 6 says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous running into it and is safe. This is Luke 21 and 10. Then said he unto them, nations shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Yahushua said, the kingdom divided shall not stand. If Satan shall cast out Satan, how shall his kingdom stand? Roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so we're seeing that on the planet Earth. It's nothing but division. Yahushua said he come to send a man at variance against his father, daughter against the mother, mother against the mother-in-law, roughly paraphrasing, and so on and so forth. And the Lord is doing that with these different nations. Israel against Russia, Russia against Israel, the United States versus Iran, Russia and Iran clicking up and getting together through prophecy and going against the U.S. and Israel. Ultimately, these different allies of America even going against America, man. The Lord mustereth the host of the battle. All right. He draweth these nations in and for his purpose. Luke 21 and 11, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. That's right. Great signs. This total solar eclipse that's happening today is a great sign from heaven. All right. And that great sign is showing forth that there's a great and notable day coming. Right. This is Acts 2 and 19. And I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before that great and notable day of the Lord come. You see? So we're seeing these different events on the planet Earth, the signs in the heavens, all right, and the earth, blood, fire, blood moons, okay? We're seeing all these different things, but what are they indicating? What are they showing forth is about to happen? Just like you have a good boxer, right? That boxer sets forth the scene before he enters the ring. He walks in with a seriousness, all right? His attire may be serious, okay? Leading up to the fight, he's locked in. He's making sure that he sets the tone. And that's what the Lord is doing through prophecy. He's setting the tone for Jacob's trouble, man. That great notable day for the Lord to judge and make war, man. All right? Judge, give the reward to the wicked, and give a reward to the righteous, all right? And make war with these different nations, these different militaries of the earth, all right? And we're going to see that. Satan and his angels will cast out, all right? And Michael and his angels prevail, man, all right? And the top angel, the top judge, ruler, power, all right? Alahayim, okay? Yahushua, man, who we were made in the image of through the Father Yahweh, whom the world ignorantly calls God, okay? So Lord willing, this message was edifying. I'm going to give infinite honors and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Harachakwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and are worthy of their double honors. Peace and blessings. Until next time, Kwam Yashala, Shalom.